Hello everyone. Today we're going to look at the proposed standard work practice for contributing content via the new WordPress environment. So the first thing you'll be doing when you want to contribute new articles is go to the URL you can see at the top of the screen, online.westerndownslibraries.com/WP login. We'll send that address around to everyone, so you won't have to remember that, and it may indeed change. But when you do arrive at whatever the page is, you'll have this login screen. So this is where you type in your username and password, which you should have been sent already as well. Okay, so this is the dashboard for WordPress. What we'll be looking at is posts, which you can see on the left-hand side over here, and you're looking at adding a new post. So you can either do that by clicking this option that comes out from the side menu here, or if you click posts, it'll pop up down here, so you can choose add new. Okay, so at the top of the screen here is where you enter your title. And below is where you enter the majority of your text. So the first thing you do is type in your title, and now your text goes in here. Here's some I prepared before the show. Probably best to try and keep it as free of formatting as you can. Don't try to change the sizes of any of the words or of any of the fonts or change any of the colors. If you can just keep it in plain text, that would be great. Now, once you've finished typing in your content, once you've finished typing, the next thing to do is to add an image. So what we're going to do is bring an image into this text box, and the best way to do that first is you put the cursor back up the top, because that's where we're going to insert the picture, in at the very top. And then you go down to this box below where we were editing, the available images box, and then if you click upload files, this will bring up a normal Windows browser, Windows Explorer window for you to choose your options from. So I'll just pick a photo. Now this is a large photo that's probably 2.5 megabytes, so it may take some time for it to upload, and unfortunately there's no indication that it is uploading, but it is. If it was a small graphic, it would have uploaded by now and it would have popped up down here, but it's loading in the background. The good thing about inserting graphics this way is that you don't need to resize the graphics before you want to use them in the posts, so that any sized images will be dynamically compressed and resized when we use them in our article. Okay, our image is now uploaded and is ready for us to use. So you can either drag it and drop it into the content box above, or you can just select Add to Post, which will place it at the very top of the article. Now, once it's here, you simply select this option up here, Aligned Right, and select it again, and then stretch it out so it's the right size. It may have compressed into a square, so if that's the case, just stretch it out to make it a rectangle again. And then you can play around to get it to a size that you like that matches your text. And then once you're finished, if you want to put it over the other side as well, that's always an option. So you can select the left alignment option there, which plonks it over the other side. So once you've finished with your article, then last thing to do is to choose which category the article belongs to. Now this is very important. The category list here shows all the locations, but it also shows a number of special interests, and we'll be adding to this all the time. So if you can choose what locations the article relates to, this one is about a social media event in mile 107, so we'll select Dolby Library, mile 107 and technology. And if you find that there's categories missing that you think would be a good idea, just let us know and we'll put them in there. So here would probably be a good idea if there was a social media option to choose from the categories, which there isn't. Anyway, once you've selected the categories that apply to your article, you're all done. And you just give it one last look over. Maybe I'll put this over the other side. And you're finished, and then you press submit for review. And the article is then sent off for us to be pushed out in the newsletter and onto the website as well. That's it. If you have any questions, or if that hasn't been clear at all, please just get in touch and we'll walk you through it. Or look at the standard work practices document that would have gone out with this video. Thanks a lot for your time. I hope that wasn't too boring, and see you later.